Bets, and this week we're previewing the RSM Classic exclusively for sportspub.com. In this video, I'm bringing you a detailed analysis of the course, a breakdown of the key skill sets that are going to be required to lift that trophy come Sunday evening, and then my best 4 outright picks for this week's RSM Classic. But before I get there, may I remind you that if you're new to this content, to head over to sportspub.com, where you can find out about my full golf betting insights package that's available week in, week out on the PGA Tour. This covers everything from top 20 picks, outsiders to consider, the outright selections that are coming your way in this video, plus the 2 balls, the 3 balls, everything you need to take down those bookies in the USA. It covers your golf betting needs from Thursday through Sunday, week in, week out. So take a look at sportspub.com. But in this video, it's going to be a breakdown of the key skill sets required, and then most importantly, those 4 outright selections. So let's take it from the tee box. This week it's a short and strategic course. It's actually played across 2 courses. So we have 18 holes on one course. On the Thursday, the players play the alternative host course, the Sea Island main course, on the Friday, and then the weekend's play also takes place on the host course. There is a key element to this course, and it's a key skill set that I want us to look into this week. There are 9 holes on the main course that range from 400 to 450 yards. So I really do want to pay attention to par 4 scoring over this distance this week. In addition to that, I want to look at accuracy off the tee, because accuracy on this course is of key importance. The fairways are fairly generous, so plenty of the players will find them, but it is certainly a skill set that is going to be required. You're not going to be able to make plenty of birdies from the rough this week. I then want to look at proximity to the hole from 100 to 150 yards in. This is going to be a low scoring affair this week, and therefore you're going to have to hit it really close with those irons from those killer wedge distances. Particular attention should be paid to putting on the Bermuda grass putting surfaces. There are lots of different grains that the players put on throughout the year, and players definitely have a preference for certain ones. So I want us to take into consideration those players that have performed the best on this surface, or it's their best putting surfaces. My headline selection is not one of the best putters in the world, but this is certainly the best of a bad bunch for him. So they're the key skill sets required. Let's get into the 4 outright selections that I believe that you can get a winner with to take down those bookmakers in the USA. We'll start off with the headline selection, and some of you that have tuned into the sportspub.com website may have come across this already. But this is a player that's available at 28 to 1 with Bet365. I think that's a standout price. He was 10th here last year. He sits 3rd in proximity to the hole from 100 to 150 yards out. He's in the top 10 for par 4 scoring from 400 to 450 yards, and he's also 5th in green in regulations gained. Well, let me tell you that green in regulations gained has been a key stat in success at this tournament in the past. So Corey Connors at 28 to 1 will headline the portfolio this week. I think he's got an outstanding chance, and I believe that he should be part of your portfolio. Second up is a player that I think had a really underrated week last week. He finished 7th. He snuck in. He was contending on round 3, but just fell away, didn't quite get the job done on the Sunday. I'm prepared to give him another chance. Solid 7th place finish. Absolutely loves the putting surfaces this week. It is definitely his best putting surface. He's 2nd in proximity to the hole from 100 to 125 yards. We talked about that being a killer distance this week. And he's also in the top 10 for par 4 scoring, 400 to 450 yards. Russell Henley plus 3,000. That's 30 to 1 with FanDuel, with a second selection of the week. Third up, this is a player at a huge price. He's actually 100 to 1. That's plus 10,000. Yes, plus 10,000 with Unibet. I don't believe that will last. He's only that price with the Unibet firm. So those of you in that jurisdiction, take advantage of that right now. He puts his best on the Bermuda grass putting surfaces. He also plays coastal resorts extremely well. He's got form for playing links courses well, which this is what the players face this week. He's got 5 top 10s in his last 9 worldwide events. Brandon Grace at 100 to 1 plus 10,000 will be the 3rd selection of the week. And the 4th selection of the week is another at a huge price. I just can't believe the price of this guy. He has the ability to go low. He doesn't have the best form at this event, but he's 8th in proximity to the hole from 100 to 125 yards out, and we've already talked about that being a killer distance this week. He's 12th in proximity from 125 to 150 yards out, so combining those, he's averaging not in the top 10 for that killer stat this week. He sits 8th in par 4 scoring over the past 36 rounds from 400 to 450 yards. There's just so much to like about his chances, but what makes me most excited is his price at 125 to 1. Yeah, 125 to 1. That's plus 12,500 with FanDuel. Brandon Steele with my 4th and final selection for the week to round out the portfolio. Good luck with your wagers this week. I'll be back next week to preview the PGA Tour event taking place. And may I remind you to head over to sportspub.com to get the full detailed insights report and find out more about the full golf betting insights package that's available week in, week out on the PGA Tour. Thanks for listening and bye for now.